Okay students, now goes to discuss about mechanism of muscle contraction. It is explains with the sliding filament theory. It is proposed by Jean Hansen and H. Oxley. Question: why it is called as sliding filament theory? Because sliding of the actin filaments or the thin filaments between the thick filaments. So it is called sliding filament theory. It gives detailed information about the muscle contraction. It is also discussed with the following steps. In this, first one is excitation of the muscle. Okay, student. What about the excitation of the muscle? Central nervous system send motor signal to the neuromuscular junction via the motor neuron, through the motor neuron. What about the neuromuscular junction? This is the junction between the sarcolemma of the muscle fiber and with the motor neuron. Okay student, when neural signal reaches the neuromuscular junction, at the same time acetylcholine is releases. Acetylcholine is the neurotransmitter that is releases. Okay student, and this is generates the action potential. When the acetylcholine is releases and it generates the action potential in the sarcolemma, and from the sarcolemma it is spread to the triad system. Already you know about the triad system is the complex like arrangement present in the muscle fiber, which is formed with the T tubule and either sides locates with the cisterna of the sarcoplasmic reticulum, and it is the action potential is spread to the triad system. Okay student, and at the same time calcium ions present in the cisterna are releases into the sarcoplasm of the muscle fiber. It is very important, which causes the muscle contraction finally. Okay student, this is the thin filament and consists of two F-actin molecules spherically round each other, and this is the myosin filament. Okay, and this is the head of the myosin molecule, and this is the flexible neck-like arrangement which connects the head with the tail region of the thick filament. Student, now goes to the second step, that is the formation of the cross bridge. Formation of cross bridge. Already you know about the cross arm. Cross arm means head and the neck part of the myosin molecule is protruded outside from the surface of the myosin molecule. Thick filament is called cross arm. Okay student, when calcium ions bind to the TNC, calcium ions are bind to the TNC, it is the subunit of the troponin, and at the same time tropomyosin is moves away. Tropomyosin, already you know about the tropomyosin, that is the tropomyosin is moves away from the active site of the actin. At that same time myosin head is bind to the active site of actin. When tropomyosin is moves away, active site of the actin is exposes to the myosin head. At the same time myosin head is bind to the active site of the actin. It is the entire process is by the utilization of energy. It is the process is occurs due to the using of the energy released by the hydrolysis of the ATP molecule. Okay student, ATP molecule goes to the hydrolysis and releases the energy. By the utilization of the energy, myosin head is binds with the active site of the actin. Okay student, this is about the formation of the cross bridge. Next, another one is power stroke. What about the power stroke? That is, the cross bridge is pull actin to the center of the A band. Already you know about the A band and the I band. This is the cross bridge. Cross bridge pull the actin filament into the center of the A band. Okay student, and Z lines are attached to the actin filament. Z lines are attached to the actin filaments, are pulled inwards, Z lines that are attached with the actin filament also pulled to the inwards. Middle, the region of the sarcomere, and causing the shortening of the sarcomere. It leads to the finally shortening of the sarcomere, entire the sarcomere, and at the same time I band reduces its size. High band reduces its size. High band is with the thin filament. Thin filaments are pulled to inwards into the center of the sarcomere because it causes the reducing the size of the high band, and A bands are retains its size. And also thin filaments pull deep into the A band. Thin filaments or the actin filaments are pulled into the middle part of the A band. Okay student, and this is about the power stroke. Okay student, cross bridge binds to the actin and pull to the inwards. Okay, power stroke which causes the filaments to slide between the thick filaments, and at the same time ADP is also releases. Student, and next fourth one is recovery stroke. Myosin head goes back again. Myosin head goes back and releases ADP, adenosine diphosphate. Myosin head goes to backside and releases the ADP. New ATP is binds to the head of the myosin. Another one of the ATP molecule is binds to the myosin head. Myosin head is with the two binding site. One is binds with the actin, active site of the actin. Another one is binds with the ATP binding site, that is called. Another one of the new ATP molecule is binds with the myosin head. Okay student, and this is causes the cross bridge is broken. Okay, when new ATP molecule is binds with the myosin head and cross bridge is broken, myosin head is moves to the side from the active site of the actin. Okay student, and at the same time new ATP is hydrolyzed by the ATPase enzyme present in the head of the myosin molecule. Some amount of the conformational changes occurs in the myosin head and goes to the formation of the another cross bridge. Okay student, next fifth one is relaxation of the muscle. What about the relaxation of the muscle? Motor impulse stops. Calcium ions, motor impulse stops. Okay student, motor impulse is not came from the motor neuron to the neuromuscular junction. At the same time, calcium ions are pumped back into the cisterna. Calcium ions which is now present in the sarcoplasm and pumped back into the cisterna of the sarcoplasmic reticulum, and at the same time masking the active site of the actin, masking the active site of the actin with the help of the tropomyosin. Okay, student, and at the same time return the Z lines. Z lines are returned into original position. Okay, student, this is causes relaxation. Okay, student, this is entire the process about the mechanism of the muscle contraction by the sliding filament theory given by Gene Hansen and H. Oxley. Okay, student.